When calculating your retirement corpus, the goal is to figure out how much money you'll need to sustain the lifestyle you want during retirement. This isn't just about budgeting, it's about securing your future and ensuring that you have a solid plan in place. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to calculate your retirement corpus and why some common methods may not work as well as you think. You might be wondering, how much do I actually need to retire comfortably? The answer depends on your expenses, how long you plan to be retired, and, most importantly, how you plan to protect your wealth. If you're serious about securing your retirement, make sure to check the first link in the description to learn why thousands of Americans are using gold IRAs to protect their savings. It's definitely worth looking into. Now, let's break down the process. First, you need to calculate your monthly expenses during retirement. Think about your housing, healthcare, groceries, utilities, and lifestyle. It's easy to forget about things like travel or entertainment, but if you want to live your best life in retirement, you need to include those too. Once you have a monthly figure in mind, multiply it by 12 to get your annual expenses. For example, if you need $4,000 per month to live comfortably, your annual expenses would be $48,000. This is the baseline for your retirement planning. Next, figure out how many years you expect to be in retirement. The average retirement age in the US is around 62, and people are living longer than ever. If you plan to retire at 62 and live to 90, you'll need to plan for 28 years of expenses. Here's where the math comes in. Multiply your annual expenses by the number of years you expect to be retired. Using the example above, $48,000 in annual expenses for 28 years would equal $144 million. This gives you a rough estimate of the total corpus you'll need to sustain your lifestyle. But it's not that simple. Inflation is a huge factor. The purchasing power of money decreases over time, so you'll need to account for that. If inflation averages 2% per year, the cost of living will rise, meaning your retirement corpus will need to grow to keep up. A good rule of thumb is to add an inflation factor to your calculations. This will help ensure your retirement money doesn't lose its value over time. Now let's talk about how you're going to fund this corpus. You might think about relying on traditional investments like stocks, bonds, or real estate. But there's one option that outshines the rest, and that's a gold IRA. While other assets may lose value over time, gold has a history of maintaining its value, especially in uncertain economic times. It's a great hedge against inflation and economic downturns, which makes it an essential part of your retirement strategy if you want your money to be truly secure. If you're thinking about starting a gold IRA, consider this. Thousands of retirees are opening gold IRAs right now to protect their savings from inflation and market volatility. By doing this, they're not just calculating their retirement corpus, but actively safeguarding it against the risks that threaten their wealth. As you think about how to calculate your retirement corpus, remember that the goal is to not just have enough to cover your expenses, but to have peace of mind knowing that your wealth is protected. And for those with over $100K in an IRA or 401k, or even $5 in savings, a gold IRA could be a smart move to ensure your money grows without being at the mercy of unpredictable markets. If you want to learn more about how gold IRAs can help protect your wealth as you approach retirement, click the first link in the description below. It's a free guide that will show you why so many retirees are making the switch to gold IRAs. Don't wait too long, because securing your wealth now could make all the difference in your future. So, take control of your retirement planning, calculate your corpus, and consider gold IRAs as part of your strategy. It's the smart move for anyone serious about protecting their wealth in the next 2 weeks or even the next 2 decades.